comments on my PR video saying that PR is quite difficult here in Australia and it is impossible to get PR as well. So today in this video, I've decided that let's talk about courses that can help you to get your PR. Now, I would also like to give you a disclaimer here is just because you're pursuing certain course doesn't mean you're going to get your PR. It is quite important which visa subclass that you're going to get your PR through, how many points do you have, what is the current situation of yours, and also the state that you're applying your PR from. So without any further ado, let's get started. Now let's briefly talk about the PR point system here in Australia. Now how do you get these scores? I did upload one of the videos recently, or you can go back and check my previous videos. I'm going to put the video link somewhere on the button or also in the description box, and the thumbnail is going to look something like this. So that's going to help you out. Anyways, in order to get your highest PR points, you need to have good level of education, which is masters or bachelors. If it's in regional, then you get some extra points. And let's say, for example, it also considers your age. So are you above 25 or below 25? Are you above 40, 42, or are you below that? So all of these considerations will be made. And what is your English proficiency level? Now, when I say English proficiency level here, it also means whether it is PTE test or IELTS test. Are you getting 79 plus in all of the modules? Are you getting 79 plus in couple of modules and less than that in couple of other modules? In IELTS, it's 8 bands, less or more in all of the modules. So based on these, you will have set score for English proficiency. Another aspect is, do you have skills assessment? Skills assessment is also an important procedure in order to get your PR points. Another aspect here that you can consider is whether you have or whether you've given your translation test. Now, translation test is basically called as NATI, and you are supposed to give this translation test in any of your comfortable languages. We've got about 50 languages as far as I know. I might be wrong. I'm going to put the right number here on the screen. I've given this test for the language Telugu. You have Punjabi, you have Hindi, and you also get points if you have a job in your related field. So these are some of the ways in how you can secure your points. You also get extra points if you're pursuing your professional year. Now, what I would like to also mention is all of this can change. So whenever you are looking at such videos, make sure you also double check with the department website to see how it has changed now in the current scenario, okay? This is how you can secure your PR points. Now, when I say you also have certain courses that can favor you to get your PR list, these are the courses that you can go ahead with in order to get your PR probably a little more easier, because they are always or most of the times in the priority list. Priority list is nothing but skill occupation list, is called as SOL list. The first field that really favors PR system is teaching. Now, teaching is really favorable here in Australia. When I say teaching, professions like early childhood educator, primary educator, secondary educator, all of these professions come into the picture. Some of the top universities that is offering these courses are Monash University, then we have University of Queensland, we have Deakin University, you have University of Sydney. These are some of the universities offering teaching courses. However, you need to have the right background in order to pursue your further education in teaching here in Australia. Also, it is important for you to have good grip in your English proficiency, because I believe you're supposed to give an English test in order to pursue your further education, which is specifically IELTS and not PTE. Some of the jobs that you can go for once you finish teaching would be university lecturer. You also have a vet teacher. You also have early childhood educator, you also have primary school teacher. These are some of the professions that you can go ahead, and you do have some good pay in regards to this particular profession. The next course that's going to help you to, probably favor your process in PR is engineering. Engineering is really doing good since last 2 to 3 years here in terms of PR. We've got civil engineers, we've got aeronautical engineers, we've got electrical and electronics engineers. All of these are mostly in the priority list, and I would say is most widely sought after profession here in Australia. The occupations that are on SOL list in terms of of engineering is civil engineering technician, civil engineering draftsperson, we have electrical engineering technician, electrical engineering draftsperson. So these are some of the occupations that you have in the SOL list. Some of the professions that you can go after once you finish studying is chemical engineer, you have electrical engineer, you have aeronautical, electronics, and they are the pay scale for these occupations are really high. And even if you are going ahead with a grad program, you get minimum of 65 as a annual pay, as a minimum annual pay salary. Another interesting occupation is nursing, which is again medical field. With the pandemic, these people, as in these occupations, were already put on the priority list, and this Australia has a sought after healthcare system, and you know that Australia needs lots and lots of nurses, midwives, and all of that. So most of the times, these occupations do not go away from skilled occupation list. Some of the occupations that the country needs is nurses. Then you have medical contractors. We also have nursing clinical director. We have nurse practitioners. We have general practitioners. We have all of these occupations here in the country that the country requires. Another interesting occupation for making your PR journey easy is psychology. Australia has high requirements for psychology occupations, such as counselors, psychologists, psychiatrists, social workers, and all of these occupations. You can go ahead and check in the skilled occupation list for these occupations. I know though there's an extended form of education that you need to study a lot, but the results and the pay and the way how you work is going to favor you at the end of the day. The last field that I would mention here is IT. IT is also one of the most sought after, but we have a lot of people, there's a lot of competition here for IT, I would say. We have some good occupations in the skilled occupation list, such as ICT security specialist, developer programmer, computer networks and systems engineer, and some of the good universities that are offering these courses would be La Trobe University, RMIT, Swinburne, University of Wollongong, University of Sydney, University of Tasmania, and all of these universities are offering some good IT courses. However, when you're pursuing IT, I would also suggest you to go ahead and get some additional certifications so that it provides good weightage to your resume in order to find you a job in your own field, so that you get those extra 5 points. I hope this video was quite helpful. If you like this video, make sure you hit like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you wait for my next week's video or this week's video for the second upload. Bye!